Another day, another video. Come back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching Lost. This is the 9th episode of the 4th season. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you'd like to watch today's full episode, it's available for free, link in the description below. Just click on it, put the password in, and enjoy. So, last episode was really interesting. It was Michael's return. Yes, obviously we returned the episode before, right at the very end, but we had a full-on backstory on how it happened. We was told that obviously back in the normal world, he's moved back to New York with Walt, and he's now living with his, Michael's mother, and him and his son have got a distant relationship. We're thinking, how's that happened? Do you know what I mean? Like, he fought tooth and nail to get him back on the island, put so many people's lives at stake, killed people to get his son back, and then get back to civilization, and they're not speaking. What is going on there? Well, it was revealed to Tom, who's actually back into New York, who explained that he can come and go as he please, some of them anyway, just like Richard. And he was saying basically, you know, he on his journey back told Walt exactly what he'd done, confessed, his poor decisions, and then it's kind of made him resent him, and he kind of been distant ever since. And we've had the whole episode of Michael basically trying to kill himself. He drove a car into a wall, he tried to shoot himself. It just wouldn't happen. Tom was explaining, look mate, it's the island, it doesn't let it, you know, no matter how many times you're going to try and put that gun to your head, how many times you're going to pull that trigger, it's going to deflect, it's going to jam, it's not going to work. The island's not done with you yet. Do you know what I mean? There's still things that we need to do. Got into a room with basically explaining everything about Widmore and his search of the island and what he's trying to achieve. He was saying that they need Michael to get on his boat, need him to kind of sabotage the way to get there, kill all the crew members. That was his task, and he obviously reluctantly accepted it. He's still got guilt for the decisions that he made, and I do believe that is a big key factor that why he is here on the boat, trying to basically help everybody out. Tom literally laid it down, didn't he? He was like, look mate, it's either everybody on the island, SAYID, Claire, Jack, Kate, Sawyer, you know, people that you actually care about, Jane, son, and the baby, they're gonna die from Widmore, or you can get on this boat, bunch of random people, and kill them instead. Yes, it's tough decisions, but you've already made some on the island anyway, and, you know, basically, what can your conscience hold? You're gonna have more death on your hands, you know what I mean? And that's the reason why I got on there. So it's interesting we had this whole backstory. And then, obviously, he explained it in the present to SAYID, who ended up just grabbing him, taking him to the captain, and basically just revealing all that. He's not called... the person that he said he is, Calvin Johnson. His name's actually Michael. He was one of the survivors. He has been on the island, and he's implemented here to destroy and obviously disrupt their plans. So that's just threw a spanner in the works straight away, hasn't it? It's very interesting to see what's going on there. Also, we ended the episode with Russo. She was transporting obviously Alex and Carl to a new location basically that Ben gave them. He was saying, look mate, you know, this camp's not safe. When Widmore comes, I don't want you to be here. Our people are over here. It's secret, only selected for you know. Please take the map, go, make sure you're safe. As he was getting there towards the end, Carl got sniped, Russo got sniped, and then obviously we ended up having Alex stand with her hands up, basically shouting, please don't shoot, and Ben's daughter, which means that whoever it is, if Ben set it up, he's killed them. If Ben's not set it up, now they've got an asset they can use against him. It's going to be very interesting. Thanks for checking out today's episode. If you did enjoy it, please smash a like, really helps out. Subscribe if you do, and as always, let's jump into today's episode.
You got a prescription for that?
I wrote it myself.
You look terrible. What are those?
Antibiotics. I just got a stomach bug.
Why aren't they back from the boat yet, Jack?
I guess they're trying to fix it and wondering why the hell they can't get in touch with us.
Help! Hey, help! I need some help down here!
That looks like the doctor on the boat. Daniel will know who it is straight away, won't they, if it is the doctor?
He was on our boat. He's the doctor.
That's really interesting. How's that happened to him?
That's exactly what he wants. To fight amongst ourselves. You're making a big mistake, dude.
It's his to make, Hugo.
I'm attacking Siberia.
Sorry. Can't believe you're just giving him Australia.
Well, I guess successful. It is that guy.
Turn the fence off.
Code 14J.
What's code 14J? The phone rang, I picked it up, a voice kept repeating code 14J.
We need to get to the other house. It's easier to fortify and we'll have better position on the tree line.
That had a gun all that time. He's just giving it Sawyer. That was hilarious. The Sahara Desert.
Wait,
Wait, I can explain. Do you speak English?
Yo, I didn't expect that at all.
Oh, so you do speak English?
Yo, I did not expect that. Check Ben out, mate.
Let me guess. 14J ain't the code for the pizza boy.
It's an early warning system.
Warning for what?
Somebody tripped the panic switch at our security fence.
Claire's still sleeping. I'll grab her.
There's no time. Very important that you survive what's about to happen here, John, so I need you to stay close to me.
His throat was slit. Know anything about that?
He was fine when I last saw him.
Which was when?
When is kind of a relative term.
Any luck fixing my sat phone?
Case scenario, we'd only be able to broadcast cone squelch.
Well, yeah, but you could still use it as sort of a telegraph, right?
Bernard, you got a second?
I want to know who would have killed that doctor. Again, a doctor's a vital asset, isn't
You're
it?
scared of him, aren't you?
That's right, John, I am.
What the others? Get back inside and wait until...
Oh, he's been killed.
Get back inside!
Everybody of no relevance is getting shot. But I missed every one of them bullets, but snipes them free with one hit. Got an RPG. Missiled it. Let's hope Claire's out for a wash or something.
Good afternoon. I'd like a room, please.
Is this your first time in Tunisia?
No.
May I help you with anything else?
Today's date is
October 24th.
2005.
Yes, sir.
There we go, there's Sayid.
I just want to bury my wife in peace.
Hey, there! Hugo, get the baby away from the window. You said I need to survive this.
There's only one person that can help us now, and that's Jacob, and we have to go to him together.
Oh, she is under the rubble. Looks alright though.
Charlie?
Hugo, you don't want to do that.
He does want to do it.
Open the damn door! She all right? She got her bell rung. She's gonna be all right.
They're actually opening it. Oh, it's Miles.
Who the hell let you out? People gave me this. They want to talk.
Miles is an interesting one. Yeah, he was last captured one. He's still waiting for 3.2 million. Is that Nadia? What are the odds that he'd look up and see him there? Yeah, get away now. He's 100% seeing him.
You vultures! You follow me to the grid! You spy on me! What are you doing here?
Came across the Syrian border. It's really not as difficult
How
as
did you
might
get off the island?
Your friend Desmond had a boat. You remember the name Charles Widmore, don't you? The man who tried to convince the world that your plane was on the bottom of the ocean?
What does it have to do with me?
There was a man at her procession. Bakir was last seen 5 days ago in Los Angeles by a traffic camera speeding away from the corner of La Brea and Santa Monica.
That's 3 blocks from where Nadia was killed. Why would these people want to murder her?
I guess this is how he gets him working for him.
But they did.
So I'm assuming that this is a story that's trying to tell us how Ben came into contact with Sayid after coming off the island. Do you know what I mean? And that's how Sayid's kind of working for Ben now, because obviously he's come. He said that Nadia's been killed. Obviously he wants to enact revenge. He's fuming. He wants to go and kill the people responsible, and that's why he's got the list of names of people that they're going after. And that woman in the Sayid episode that he was kind of pretending to get in a relationship with, that he kind of end up liking but killing, you know, she was working for one of the men that he was trying to get to. And now the interesting thing is, you know, he's come off the island and he's found Nadia, when last time he didn't know where she was. She was literally anywhere and everywhere, couldn't she? But maybe it's because he's come off the island. It's been expressed on the news that, you know, hey, Sayid, you know, the guy from Oceanic 6, and then she sought him out. You know what I mean? That would make a bit of sense, wouldn't it? But just saying there that obviously she was killed in, I think he said Santa Monica or something like that in America, and then obviously he's here now at the funeral or in that location. What are the odds? Literally, what are the odds? And it's very interesting. But I also feel like as well with Ben, even though I do feel like he tells the truth sometimes, but he's always strategic, that he could have had something to do with it. He actually could have. I have no idea. He manipulates everybody, doesn't he, to try and get somebody to work on his side.
Told me they were just security.
Security for what?
For him. They got him to escort him back to the mainland. Take it.
Why would I talk to them?
Because they have a hostage.
Because every single one of my people is prepared to die in service to this island.
It's your daughter.
He's got to be ballsy enough to say he don't care about her. He has to.
My name is Martin Keamy. I'd like you to go look out your east window.
Yeah, I see you.
Step out the front door, put your hands above your head, and you're gonna walk straight to me.
You and I both know that once you have me, there's nothing to stop you from killing everybody else on this island.
The guy do you think I am?
Martin Christopher Keamy. You've worked with a number of mercenary organizations, so I know exactly what kind of man you are, Mr. Keamy.
Get your ass out here right now, or I'm gonna kill your daughter.
They killed Carl and my mother.
Everything's gonna be okay.
I feel like she might actually get shot now.
She's not my daughter. I stole her as a baby from an insane woman. She's a pawn, nothing more. I'm not coming out of this house, so if you want to kill her, go ahead and do it.
Yes, I knew that they was going to do that. I kind of want Ben to win now. You know what I mean? I just kind of do, man. Like, it's not that I like him, but I don't give a shit about those other people. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if anybody's the same as me, but like, I don't know. I guess it's, I'm sure there's a saying. It's something like, basically just stick with what you know. You know what I mean? And I know Ben, and I've seen him, and I've enjoyed him, and these new guys are just totally opposite. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know who they are. I don't like them. I know Ben. Don't mean I have to like him, but I'm on his side. They've come in, they've disrupted the flow, the feng shui, do you know what I mean? They've killed people, innocents, Russo, I liked her, Carl, now he's killed, obviously, his kid. I want him to win. I do. Now, obviously, he gets off the island. How? Well, he's just explained his little back thing then, or future flash forward, whatever you want to call it, that he took the Elizabeth and he's come and he's got a plane and he's got him in this location. And it still seems to be the hunt for Widmore. But right now, you know what I mean? I'm fully behind Ben. I'm on his side. I want him to win. I actually do. He called the bluff and they fucking dominated him though, didn't they?
I don't think these people have any intentions of letting us walk out of here alive, James.
He changed the rules. Our best chance here is to toss him out.
Maybe he kills Miles. Imagine that. He's got secret passageways all over. Look at him. You love to see it. Do you know what I mean? He's unpredictable, Ben. See, somebody like him who's working for like Widmore and that, he should know that he's being followed. Do you know what I mean?
Look.
I knew it. Do you know what I mean? People like that should be trained to know stuff like this is happening.
My name is Benjamin Linus, and I need
he knows who he is.
To Mr. Widmore. That should do it. We're finished here, Sayid. Turn around and walk away. Mourn your loss. Get on with your life. Go home, Sayid. Once you let your grief become anger, it will never go away. This is my war. It's not yours.
Benjamin, who was next?
Yeah, I was right. This is how they pulled him in. It's interesting.
I'll be in touch.
He would have knew that was going to happen. Bet he walks smiling, look. He's like, yes, I've got him already. Like, he loves it. Oh, he's back.
Excuse me, James.
I thought he's getting up.
What were you doing in there?
Listen to me very carefully. In a minute, we have to run from this house as fast as we can.
What has he done? Oh, he's called it.
Outside now.
Run now. They're running in the opposite direction to where that's going.
To the creek, I'll catch up to you.
Hey, where are you going?
I have to say goodbye to my daughter.
It's well interesting, to be honest. How's he just called that to her? He obviously knows how to do it. He's had the fence up for so long for their protection as well, hasn't he?
What are you sending? What happened to the doctor?
I hope someone else can read Morse code as well to know if he's lying.
They didn't exactly say what happened to the doctor. Friends are fine, and the helicopter's coming back in the morning.
He's lying. What the doctor said was, what are you talking about?
Yes.
The doctor is fine.
Yes.
What does that mean? The doctor is fine.
Why did you say?
That the helicopters are coming back. Were you ever gonna take us off this island? No.
He actually is sick. Got something wrong with him. He doesn't look good colour either. Oh, he's one of them now.
Sorry about your daughter. You told me you didn't know what the smoke monster was.
As if you believe that.
All about it when we go to the cabin.
I'm going back to the beach, and Claire and the kid are coming with me. You good with that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
You too, Harley. Have you lost your mind?
Hugo stays with us.
Leave me out of
I'm sorry, Hugo. We need you to find the cabin.
Hugo!
It's okay, Sawyer.
Hurley's hair's well curly in today's episode.
Please. Put your gun down.
You harm so much as one hair on his curly head, I'll kill you.
I also feel like Hurley's lost quite a bit of weight to me, to be fair. His face looks well slimmer compared to the first season.
Follow me.
Do you know what? It's interesting that we've seen the monster. You know, it's not seen it for ages. What was it, the second episode or maybe the third episode in season 3 when Mr. Echo got killed? That's the last time we've actually seen it. It's very interesting. Also, just looking at the number plates of these cars, looks like they're in the UK. It actually does look like they're in the UK. So that again is interesting, because that means that we've gone from being in Tunisia to being in Iraq to being here in England, which is, again, like I said, very interesting. We're flying all over the world, and this is the fast forward as well. And Ben manipulated Sayid. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, mate. I knew it was going to happen. He literally done everything that he could to get Sayid to be working on his side. But I'm so happy that Bernard could have Morse code. I don't know what Daniel was playing at, if I'm being honest. You know, telling them that a helicopter will come in the morning, that's only a couple of hours away. So when it doesn't come in the morning, you're going to have questions again. He should have come up with a better lie than that. He's trying to think fast on his feet. He's a bit slow in it, if I'm being honest. He's smart, but I feel like, you know, the radiation and all that has done something to his head. Do you remember when he was trying to guess the cards and he could only get 2 out of 3? I feel like he's losing a bit of his memory, or he's not quick at processing it. And when he's under pressure, he just flaps. He's not a good liar, is he? So it's interesting to see that as well. Mate, I told you he's in London. I literally had no doubt. I need to see one car.
Oh, yes, I'm here to see Mr. and Mrs. Kendrick in 4E.
What's that little bat that he carries?
Wake up, Charles.
See, you've been getting more sun.
Iraq is lovely this time of year.
Have you come here to kill me, Benjamin?
We both know I can't do that. I'm here, Charles, because you murdered my daughter.
We both know very well I didn't murder her at all. You did. You creep into my bedroom in the dead of night. You have the audacity to pretend that you're the victim. Why are you here?
I'm here, Charles, to tell you that I'm going to kill your daughter. Then you'll understand how I feel.
That island's mine, Benjamin. It always was.
But you'll never find it.
Then I suppose the hunt is on for both of us.
Sleep tight, Charles.
How does he not know where the island is? Surely he's got the coordinates off his people, unless Ben killed all of them and none of them survived. Right, so that's interesting, because obviously in the present, Ben, he's off the island. He's managed to go to Charles's place and he can, well, basically he could have killed him. But he said that we both know I can't do that. So why? Why can't he do that? And who's dictating these? And he keeps saying that, you know, you changed the rules. He said it on the island, he said it now as well. But, like, who's made them? And what are these rules? And, you know, they're after Ben, but we haven't really been fully detailed and told why. We have been a little bit, but, you know, it's very interesting. Like I said, we jumped across a few places here and there. He's getting Sayid to go around and kill people, but clearly he knows where Widmore is. And if he wanted him dead, he could have done it himself. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, the end goal for Sayid, he might be thinking it is to kill Widmore, but Ben's obviously playing him then because he doesn't know where he is. Now, Ben's saying that he's going to search for Penelope because he wants Widmore to suffer as much as he did for the loss of Alex. And he said that he wants to go to the island and it's his and it will be once again. So it's kind of referenced that he's had it before and he's not got it now. And basically the hunt's on. He's got to go and find out, you know, Penelope. He's got to go and find the island. But again, you know what I mean? I do think it's interesting that he knows where he is, but he's not actioned or done anything. And he told him as well. Like, I do like it when people tell people what they're going to do. We had it something in the originals, you know. We had it where, I forgot her name now. She's called Delilah. She stood there. She was like, look, mate, I'm going to come. I'm going to take your kid tonight. You can either stand there and you can try and defend it, or come in, I'll kill you, and then I'll take your kid. And then what happened, bang on 12 o'clock, when she said she was going to come and take the kid, she went in and she was trying to do that action. You know what I mean? I like people that say they're going to do something, and then they back it up. So, like, Ben's like, look, mate, I could have gone to kill Penelope at any time and said, here you go, she's dead. But I'm telling you, I'm going after her, and I'm going to succeed, and I'm going to let you dread and worry and be scared this whole time, and then I'm going to drop her dead at your feet. You know what I mean? It's good stuff. But again, Ben, was he going to be one of the survivors of the Oceanic 6? I guess not. You know what I mean? Like, I guess people don't know that he has been on the island and can come to and from. But the interesting thing is, Sayid is definitely one. I'm trying to figure out, going through it, we've had Jack and Hurley and Son and Sayid. That's 4, 100%, and Kate. That's 5. There's an unknown dead person. Are they part of the 6 or are they not? I don't know. We've also had no extra reference of Jin, apart from the episode where Son give birth in the present, in the flash forward, and the acknowledgement that he is dead. But we haven't actually seen anybody or anything on the island, and I'm still guessing it's a shrine for him because obviously they're going with his story. But who knows? Also, we've seen Jack get sick today, and maybe this is where he starts to get hooked on his meds. It's interesting. It's good stuff. And it's quite a few deaths this episode as well. It's pretty chaotic. That is going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So very interesting stuff, mate. It was total chaos this episode. We had the Doctor wash up on the beach. How's that happened? Why has it happened? Do you know what I mean? It's very interesting. It seems like when they done Morse code back to the ship, they had no idea what's going on. You know, from him leaving that ship to obviously getting to the island, somebody's decided to cut and, well, basically kill him, strangle him. You know what I mean? It's ruthless, and obviously left his body to wash up on the shore. Now, again, who's done that? We'll have to find out. But his team's come in as expected. It was the people who were shooting and practicing on the boat. They've come, they've took out everybody, you know, well, all the fringe characters, basically, you know, people who don't even really actually know. They've come into the camp, they've sniped a couple more people, just like they killed Russo and obviously Carl last episode. And today they've obviously killed Alex as well. And I can't really blame Ben for the situation. He was trying to call the bluff, he was trying to bait them out, he was trying to make him not do it, you know what I mean? He's trying to make it look like he didn't actually care for Alex in the attempt. He was trying to reverse psychology. Do you know what? You think that you actually care about her? I don't. If you want to kill her, mate, I'm not bothered. Hoping that they actually didn't kill her, but you know, it didn't actually go his way. It went negatively and he just popped him. But then again, that's made me kind of on Ben's side. It's made me like, you know what, sack these guys. I don't even know who they are. I've not really liked him. They like Cocky, I think they're pretty sick, don't they? Do you know what I mean? And they come in and just try to kill everybody. They kill characters that I like as well. They got no remorse for it. They don't hesitate. They don't give people second chances. They don't shoot Alex in the leg or the arm and try and get Ben. You know, you think I'm bluffing? I've hit her once, I'll hit her again. Do you know what I mean? Like, you could do any of that. You just don't cold blank killer like that. And you know, this is where I want Ben to win now. And like he said, he made the goalpost, he changed the rules, he's not bothered. He's gone in, he shut his door, he's opened the gate, he's somehow called the monster to the island. You know, we're last seeing it, like I said, killing Mr. Echo. It's come in, it's caused havoc itself. Looks like it's absolutely destroyed and ravaged and killed everybody of their people. I'm hoping that a couple of them actually stay alive, and being honest. Don't want them all to die, I want them to be scared, maybe on the back foot as well. Do you know what I mean? They catch them later on down the line, running, trying to escape, you know, petrified. Who knows? Again, it's going to be really interesting. Yes, you know, they needed to get Hurley to go with them, to go to the cabin, and Sawyer didn't want that to happen. He turned around, pulled the gun on lock. But again, it's really interesting to see Sawyer's progression of his character. You know what I mean? When we first started the show, he was just a lone wolf. He was a sole survivor. He didn't really care about anybody but himself. Do you know what I mean? And now you can see him, like, proper caring for people. He put his life on the line to chase after and get Claire. Do you know what I mean? The house got RPG'd. He was getting bullet shot him everywhere, left, right, and centre. He's hiding behind posts and fences. You know what I mean? Flipping over tables, putting his life on the line as well. He's got her. He's coming through the window, and now obviously he's going back and he wants Hurley to go with them as well. If you hurt her curly hair and his head, do you know what I mean? I'll come and get you. I'm loving his progression. He's actually one of my most liked characters of the last 2 seasons, and again, he's just having another solid one if I'm being totally honest. But they do need Hurley. Like I mentioned, I think last episode or the one before, you know, Locke did find the cabin. But then when he went to find it again, he couldn't see it. You know what I mean? Where Hurley seen the cabin, closed his eyes, seen it somewhere else, closed his eyes, it's gone. I don't know if it's the last person that's seen the location can actually see it again the next time. Like I said, it's very, very interesting. We need to see more about that, what Jacob has to offer, who Jacob actually is. Yes, okay, it looks like a person or a ghost or something. We have seen it twice now, somebody in a chair that we can't actually see. They're always invisible, but then like when the weird lighting comes on it, you can kind of see like a shadow or something. We need to see more of that and how it is that he knows about the island, what he's telling them, and like how he can help these people. It's very interesting. Like I said as well, Jack looks like he's getting a bit sick. They've also learnt the Morse code. He's put through saying what's happened to the doctor. He's come back saying, what do you mean, mate? The doctor was fine, nothing's happened to him. But then obviously, like, he's lied and said that there's a helicopter coming when it's not. You know, I like how Bernard read it. He said that he's lying. He's chatting absolute shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, they said that this and that, and now obviously Jack knows that he can't trust him. And I've never really trusted him from the start, and they've actually admitted that they're not there to save him, which is pretty obvious anyway. Let's be honest, it was obvious. They never come to the island to rescue them. They wasn't part of the rescue plan for Desmond. They was just there to do their own thing, and then these become a secondary option. And I said earlier on in the season as well, you know, Daniel should just laid it down the line, explain why they're here on the island, come to get Ben, but they're also doing research and checking out and doing this and that. And now they found out that there is people here, and Oceanic, you know, flight is actually survived, a lot of them. Then they will make that their secondary objective, that once they've done their mission, that they get word out that people are here to come and rescue them. But they've not done that. They've always been sheepish, you know, hush hush, pretending, don't tell them, and never been trustworthy. And obviously now it's been released. It's very interesting. Right, checking out today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash a like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.